It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards taking on the Houston Rockets. The Rockets begin the game with the basketball. Westbrook to Harden. The drive, right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. It's Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Wall picked up by Westbrook. Can't connect from in close. Westbrook into the front court. 2-point advantage. Harden. Gordon matched up with Mahinmi. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Wall across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Wall guarded by Russell Westbrook. There it is, John Wall. Missed his first. That one goes. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably finish with his left hand better than he could finish with his right. I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
Beal matched up with Harden. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Russell Westbrook up against Mahinmi. To P.J. Tucker. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Westbrook. Gordon shoots, can't connect. Beal to Wall. Has a chance. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Cashes in for two. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Beal, Harden's on him. Deep two there, won't go. Harden with it up top. Just under a minute to go in a low-scoring first quarter of play. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Takes stock of the floor. Short jumper won't go down. Bradley Beal, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Gordon with it. Shot clock off as they look for a go-ahead bucket. Down a point. "19-footer at the buzzer." We played one quarter here on President's Day. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
To Harden.
Screen, on your right.
Add 2 points to the board. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Beal. To Wall. Short jumper won't fall. Westbrook across the timeline. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Looking to take this all the way. Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
You've got to get that one to go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Westbrook buries the 3. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Not that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Harden defended by Wall. To Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Tucker. Shot clock winding down. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of his shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. Wide open look won't go. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Whistle stops play. Timeout for Washington as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Beal picked up by Westbrook. Has a look. The shot, almost.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
Russell Westbrook against the five-time All-Star. Gets it in the right corner. Harden to Westbrook. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. They work it to Capella. Down low. Clint Capella. He's 2 for 2 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Trying to cash in. Harden with the rebound. Yamahimi able to recover with the block. Desperation shot here from half court. That's it for the first half. The Rockets with the lead.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Rockets didn't hold back in that opening half, and they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets. The Wizards may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Field goals.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a terrible job of adjusting to the flow of the game. They're also lacking effort in their execution.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
John Wall hasn't had much luck getting into an offensive rhythm. Newsflash, you're not on fire. Pass the ball. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
It's Russ at the controls. To Harden.
Ice, 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 ice.
Capella. Harden.
Hey, box out.
Now that's a contest. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Make the next one.
Harden with the basketball. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Not that time. Beal picked up by Westbrook. To Wall. rebound for Capella. Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. Can't connect. Wall into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Missed a wide open look. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Russell Westbrook at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. And he can't convert the free throw. Into the front court comes Wall. 14-point deficit. It's Gordon with the rebound. Gordon with it. He'll run the offense. Russell Westbrook up against John Wall. From the painted area, won't go down.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
It's in the hands of Harden.
Hey, lock up.
To P.J. Tucker.
Drop on your lap. Here he comes.
To Westbrook. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Wall against Harden. For three. Not that time. He missed it. Gordon with it. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. To Westbrook. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Cleaning the offensive glass. Clint Capella rejects it. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. Beal. Wall matched up with Harden. To Beal. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
It's no good. Great defense. The follow won't go either. Here's a chance from long range. That misses with 3 seconds left. 3 quarters down, the Rockets way out in front. The Wizards in control of the basketball as we start the fourth. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Harden in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
To Beal.
Hey, double screen.
Here comes the screen. Wall. That won't go. Rockets have the ball. Russell Westbrook, defended by Wall. Has a chance, just not going down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Bradley Beal trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throw good, and the lead back down to 15. Houston with the basketball. Westbrook to Harden. James Harden. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
And when a player's running at you full speed and he takes those steps, there's no way you can defend it.
Wall to Beal. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper off the mark. Westbrook with it. His guys holding the big lead. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Wall with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Short jumper misses. Harden up against John Wall. To Westbrook. Another chance.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Into the front court. It's Wall. Down a bundle. To Beal. Wall. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up to Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook to Harden. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Wall matched up with Harden. Beal to Wall. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Jan Mahimi at the line for 2 shots. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. Can't connect on the first free throw. Misses the second as well. Houston takes over. Tucker to Harden. Rockets with 4 to shoot to Westbrook. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. Oh, and a putback.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Wall against Harden. "15-footer at the buzzer. It's Harden to pull down the rebound. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets dominated this game from beginning to end. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets. The Wizards did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Missed threes.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a great job of staying competitive and putting in the necessary effort to get the win.
Player of the game.
Russell Westbrook put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.